everyone, how you doing? Class starts my class for school starts very soon. It is 4:18 and my class starts at 5, so I'm gonna have to rush this video fairly quickly. As a YouTuber, I don't mean to be annoying or judgmental. I don't want to be that way. I am not the kind of person that would be a complete asshole. Instead, I want to be that one guy who's there for you. Or, I'll explain. I've been recently doing a series called the Rifco Live series, which has basically taken over my channel. Now, before you ask, why am I replacing my original content of Fortnite and all that with Rifco Live? Well, the whole difference is that this was an idea that I had since the beginning of YouTube. And this is the beginning of everything. Now, before you ask what Rifco Live is or all that, I'll have to give a small backstory. Back when I started YouTube, or when I actually started, this is before you started recording Minecraft, I actually built a Minecraft map, which was my first ever mansion. And at first it was fun. I built a place with my friends, everything was going great, but then I got bored. Building a big ass house, yeah, it wasn't as fun as you think it would be. So in return, I created my first map. Oh, the videos of it are gone due to computer complications, but here I am, still breathing, still alive. But at the very end, after YouTube, or after that map, I basically wiped that seed completely and started a small town, which is a place that I called The Town. It was a server that I made for me and my friends to build some random junk on. It was me and my friend doing dumb shit. In the beginning, we just started building a small town, a small city, but then over time, we added a bunch more stuff in. Now, during this time, I wanted to start a YouTube series. That was when I wanted to create Rifco Live. The whole problem was my computer was shit. It was a 2008 computer that basically lasted 12 years, and basically was on its last lifeline, and couldn't really handle streaming very good. And I made map update videos, but they still didn't get views. So after a while, I kind of quit on that idea and process. Tried going for other things. Fortnite, or I think Roblox at one point. But at the very end, I went with a bunch of different things, made a bunch of new friends, did TF2 content for who knows how long. But Minecraft still was in the back of my mind. Rifco Live was always the dream I wanted. I always wanted to drive an idea. A world where I could make an improv story where people could just improv and have fun. That didn't happen for a long time. Mainly because this map came out in 2018. And this is way before I even had a YouTube channel. And so I did run a smaller one with a few buddies of mine, but at the time it was just not enough, and I wasn't as motivated, because during 2018, I graduated high school, and then went straight into another school to learn about Microsoft Word and all that kind of stuff. Basically online documentary kind of stuff. So that was the point where I kind of stopped with the Minecraft Rifco idea, and went into my more realistic approach. And over time, I then started working. After that, or during that time, I left school and got the degree, and then started working a job. Well, a real life job at a factory. During this time, I was working like 10, I was working a 9 to 5, 5 days a week for 4 months. I didn't like it. It was sufferable. It was horrible. I got paid a lot of money, but it felt like hell. So I left. I left a job, hoping to find another job one day. During this time, I did kind of start doing YouTube a bit more. This is around 2019. I mean, like after school, so it was basically around 2019. And during that time, YouTube was still in the back of my head. Or, I'll explain, this is before YouTube, and this is after the big channel that I had dropped completely. And I was like, 2019's hitting around, I should try and do something nice. So, all 2019, I was pondering, should I make a YouTube channel and risk having publicity, Or should I just live my own life and not let the public know? That would change around 2020. Or that would change around the same time, around before 2020. But when 2019 was about to end, I made my first video. Or, I don't remember when it was, but, yeah. And the whole point of it was, by the very end, that was my first video. And at the time, I thought, this is going to be a great video because it's based on Fortnite, right? No. It hit me in the face. Legitimately. It hit me straight in the face. And made me realize people just don't see a thumbnail and say, I will watch this. But at the time, I didn't realize what I was doing, and I just kept throwing garbage at the wall. And, well, that really led my channel to not be noticed for a very long time. I was stuck at like 50 to 60 subs for so long. And I'm only at 140 or 139 at the moment, but I feel like I'm closer to 200 than I was back then. Soon enough, I was busier. After that, I was at home a lot of times. Made some dumb shit content, and I uploaded actual footage on my old server. Then I lost my old server, and started deleting the other videos. I'm being honest, I deleted most of them because of the grief I had. Losing a map I built for over a year and a half. I couldn't take it. I deleted the map forever, and started back fresh up. And I did creative, and then and then I did a flat world for like 2 or 3 months. When I say flat world, I mean it was a flat, barren wasteland. The whole point of it is that area was not to be streamed, but it was to test certain builds to see if they would fit together. It was my, I guess, kind of reimbursement back into building creative things after losing everything I built in a long time kind of situation. By the end, I realized I was ready to start up a new map. Started a new concept, a new idea. So I did that. Deleted the super flat, which took me 2 months to build. Deleted it. Gone. No longer exists. And started up Riftco Live's map. Well, at the time it wasn't for Riftco Live. It was for Riftco Adventures as the original name. But I changed that because I realized Riftco Adventures sounds like an action-packed adventure show. And I was like, Riftco Live is meant for this dramatic story of someone having a company being taken over by someone else just for that anger to make a war that was never supposed to happen. It was something that I realized wouldn't work, so I kept going back and forth on the idea. And for a while, Riftco Adventures was the only one that came out. And I kind of switched back to playing other games, because I didn't know what to do with the idea. Maybe I would use it somewhere else, maybe I'll throw it out the window. I didn't know at all. Then, one day, I think it was around 2020, I met someone named William on my server. For the first time, I didn't know this person. So I asked him if he played Minecraft. He said yes, and well, Riftco Adventures was the first stream. It was not oriented to a storyline at all. It was just I guess, Riftco Adventures, the first Riftco live stream, or it was Riftco Adventure stream. I guess it was just like the introduction to the series, because it really didn't have much to it. It was a bare bones introduction with a new employee to the company. But then I met William. He was a cool guy. I met him up, and we played Minecraft. I showed him my server. He liked it. And I told him about the Riftco Live thing as well. I legitimately told him completely about the idea, but I was scared to do it. No, to be honest, I was scared to do Riftco Live. Because at the end, Riftco Live would be a massive jump from my normal content to this. And he wanted to help me with it. So, within the next month, before the next one, he started updating the map, using an old creator to make Dwargon and a few other places. It was fun, and within the second stream, I felt more confident to keep going with it. Next thing you know, Wolf joined, and then Shadow joined, and then a bunch of other things happened. Over time, Rifco Live became the one thing I really enjoyed. A small series to make a story without it being really much of an SMP. Now, at the very end, I can't really see the end of this story, because the story has just begun, and this channel is just kind of beginning to sprout. Like, I understand how lucky YouTubers can have, and they can get like thousands of subs within the first few months of their channel being up, but some aren't. And at the very end, I sat here trying to grind my ass to get to big. But the whole reason I'm on YouTube isn't to get big on YouTube. My goal on YouTube isn't to be the biggest, I guess you could say, showboat. My goal on YouTube is to make you smile. I might not be the most professional at what I'm doing, but I'm trying to run something to make people smile. It's something I've always done. Throughout my high school to now modern day, I've always enjoyed playing Minecraft, having fun with friends, and I want to kind of share that experience with all of you. Now, I understand. You're probably hearing this saying, oh, here's a talking computer mic. Oh, trying to give attention or something. No. To be fully honest, if you like my content, then I don't mind. If you hate my content and you hate me, that's also fine. If you don't like the way I talk or my voice or anything, that is 100% okay. Because there are people like that. And I will not discredit that. There are people out there that might hate me for what the hell I'm doing. And I will say, I'm not professional at all. But at the very end, my channel isn't for the money or the fame. It's for making people happy, you know? My whole goal isn't to get 1,000 subs. And yes, I make that joke. If I can only get 2,000 subs, I have funny word to make money on videos. But to be honest, I don't really feel like getting 1,000 subs would make the channel better. The whole problem with me is I'm a very passive person, where if I get something cool or something amazing, I'll be happy with it for a while, but I'll just stare at it and just think deeply on it. And I guess that's kind of what getting 1,000 subs or getting into the bigger higher-ups it would be like, but for now, I just want to try and start off. I want to make this video the intro that never happened to my channel. The intro to this series, the YouTube account, Kevin Jansen. It's something that I feel like not a lot of time I have put into. Or, I should better word that. I haven't put a lot of time into making content on the channel. Which is understandable. If you don't want to watch a channel that doesn't make content, it's fine. I understand that fully. It's something that I get. Because in the very end, unless it's actually good content for a long time, then it's worth watching. But the thing about me is I try to get myself motivated to make content, where I'm very much, they said I'm being passive. I'm extremely passive to when I make videos. There's no timeline to when I do or do not make videos. It's this gray area in the middle that I think, should I make a video today? Should I not? And then my brain goes back and forth, and then if it says yes, I make a video, or if it says no, I don't. It's something that I've always had growing up and living my entire life. So at the very end, the YouTube channel Kevin Jansen is not really a binge channel. I can't upload daily due to the fact that I'll get burned out and I'll slowly make shit content again. As well as the fact that if I were to upload a live stream every single day of the server, Rifco Live wouldn't be as anticipated for the map updates and changes. Rifco Live isn't about the story, or the series, or the design. It's about the builds friends create in the story that can be developed from that. My friend William helped me out with this. He legitimately Fuck, I can't speak correctly. William gave me confidence to do this, to make the series, to get him more motivated. He gave me inspiration, and I want to thank him. I also want to thank a bunch of our people, too. Panda Angel, my friend Cold, a bunch of other people like that. It's one of those things that I've always said to be motivational. My friend Panda with 200 something subs. I don't know what her. I gotta look it up real quickly. One sec. I need to find her account real quickly because I've recently been talking to her back and forth, and she's my sister. Well, she's metaphorically a sister in my eyes. She's a very nice person. She gave me motivation, and a lot of times I was scared to do anything, so that's the truth. But I'm going to say her channel name and a few others, just in case. We have PenQYT, or I think his name is something else. You can look it up. Panda Angel or Luisana Artist, I think. If I can find it. I'm looking for it real quickly. Hold on. Dark Magic Matthew, a bunch of our people. Luisana Gamer / Artist. That's the one I'm talking about. She is my friend who runs a server that helps me out. YouTube is fun. And I'm going to end the video before I get too sappy, actually. But I hope you understand that the Kevin Johnson YouTube channel isn't really much of a leisure channel, but more of a enjoyable channel that you can watch in your free time without having to worry about missing a stream. Because I'm not a person that would live stream a video or something, upload the stream as a video, and then delete it days later because it's getting stale. In return, I usually keep the streams up, and you can definitely watch them. Just look up the Rifco live series. You'll probably find them in order. So, yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go. Because I have class in 40 minutes. Or not, no, it's like class in like 20 minutes. And I should really start heading out. But hopefully this makes sense to everyone. Hopefully you will understand that the channel itself really isn't much of a entertainment, but more of to make you happy. Plus, there'll be some videos in the Covencraft streams. Those are fun to do. I have been on that server for up to 5 or 6 hours without streaming. And if you do want to see more Covencraft streams, just tell me. It's something to enjoy. Also, you can comment on my streams if anytime you want. You can comment, you can type, you can say something in my stream. It will be great. I love reading comments and questions. It helps me get through the stream a lot easier, and it's fun. I hope this makes sense. I'm a go. Anywho, I hope this video kind of clears a bit about my life or channel, whatever the hell you had a question of. That'll be it. Have a wonderful day, guys.